Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this playlist, I'll be showing you how to write embedded C programs. For writing and compiling embedded C programs, we'll be using a software called Codeblocks. In this video, I'll be showing you how to install the software and explore some of the basic features of this software. So let's start the video. First of all, to download the software, we can go to the link www.codeblocks.org. Here there is a button called Downloads. Click on that and then we can download the software from Download the Binary Release option. Click on that, scroll down, and here you can see the options or the softwares which are available for Windows section. Then we have section for Linux operating systems, and then we have section for Mac operating system. In this video, I am going to show you how to install the software and run the software in Windows. For that, I'll be using the sourceforge.net. Click on that and it will go to this particular window, sourceforge.net. Then you can download this software and save this software in your hard disk. Once the software is downloaded and saved, you can install the software. And after installing the software, you can go to Windows and Codeblocks. Click on that and the first window of Codeblocks will appear on your screen. So this is the welcome window for Codeblocks. Now let us explore some of the basic features or buttons of the software. First, we have the file where you can create new files like empty file, class files, projects. We can build some targets and so on. We can open existing files or projects. We can save workspaces. We can close workspaces. And at the end, we can even quit the program using this particular button. Then we have the second button, which is edit. It can be used to save or cut or copy paste some of the codes and so on, which we'll be exploring in the coming videos. Then we have the view button, in which you can change the perspective of this particular software. I am going to use the by default perspective of the software. For that, you can click view perspective Codeblocks default. Apart from that, we have the toolbars, which we can add or remove some of the toolbar buttons. Here I am using the by default toolbar, in which I have compiler, main, debugger, incremental search and so on. Apart from that, I am not going to change anything in this particular view button. Now coming to some of the important buttons like project, you can add files in the project, you can create, build or see the properties of a project. Now after writing a C program, we'll need to compile and build the program, and of course we need to run the program. For that, we can use this particular button, build. You can use build or you can use Control F9 shortcut key. You can compile the file by using Control Shift F9. You can run the code or program by using Control F10 button, and build and run in one go by using F9. So after you make any changes in your program, remember to rebuild the program to see the changes or to activate those changes. Otherwise, your program will be keeping the same old program which was built earlier. So whenever you make any change, rebuild the program and then only build and run the program. Next, we have the debug button, which will be used to check or debug our program or the errors of the program can be removed by going through line by line executing the program. We will be exploring this particular button also. So let us start and create a new program or a new project. For that, you can use this particular button, create a new project, or you can go from file, new project. I'll be using this button. Okay, so click create new project. We are going to use a console program, so console application. Then go. And after that, we are going to write program in C. Therefore, we'll be selecting C. Then next, give the title to the project. So I'm going to use the name text. I'll be saving this project on my desktop where I have a folder called C programs. I'll be selecting that folder and test will be my file name. So done. Next, use the compiler from the list provided here. So this will list all the compilers which are available in your computer. So by default, I am using the GNU GCC compiler. I am not going to change it. So keep it there. Let this particular debug configuration and release configuration be checked and then finish. So now we have created a project. So here we have the first window which shows the project workspace. The name of the project is test, and then we can see the files inside sources. So this file is created by default by the software. So double click on main.c. So this file is created automatically by the software itself, which includes two header files, standard io.h and standard library.h. Then a main function has been created, which basically prints hello world in the console. So now let us first build the program, compile the program and run the program. So there are two options to build the program. Like I said before, one option is to use this particular button, build, or you can go to build and click here, build option. You can use shortcut key Control F9. I would recommend you to use Control F9 because it will be much faster than using the mouse. Then after building the program, you can run or rebuild or clean the program. So let us check how to build the program. So click here on the build. In the bottom, we have logs and others. Here there is a build log which shows that the program has been terminated with status 0. That means it is error free. So 0 error, 0 warning. It took 2 seconds to compile this program. Okay. So please do check this particular build log section to know where the errors are. Okay. So now we have a program which is error free. We can run the program in one go by clicking on this green button, run, or using shortcut key Control F10. Okay. So now here I am going to use this particular button, and you can see after clicking the run button, we are able to see a console which prints hello world. So this is the output of the program, and it also shows the program returned 0, execution time is 0.1 seconds, and press any key to continue. So that means if I press any key, it will complete the execution of the program. So this is one way to build and run a program. So once you have built the program, you can run the program in one go. But I would recommend you in the beginning stages, please use debugging option and check the program line by line. Okay. So to use that particular option, we can use this particular button, red button, debug, and then we can go through all these particular buttons along with the debug toolbar to execute the program line by line. So let us explore this option also. Click on the debug button. And now we can see here our program is halted on this particular line. So before this line we have include sections or include directives which are used to include the header files. It has been executed, and then the main program has entered into this particular line, and the program is still waiting on this particular line. So now we can execute the program line by line. Let us check the console also. Right now in the console there is nothing printed. So now to execute the program line by line, you can use this particular button here. Okay, go to next line and check what is the outcome. So click on that. So now you can see this particular line has been executed, and now the program is halted on return 0. Let us check the console. So you can see on the console hello world has been printed, but still the program is not yet over, or it has not been completed. So go next, and your program is completed now. So in this way you can debug the program, and once you have entered into the debug window, please use this particular button stop debugger to come out of the debugging session. So click on that and our program is over now. So this way we can build our program, run our program and debug our program line by line using Codeblocks. In the coming videos I will be showing you how to write our own program, explore different features of C programming, especially for embedded C, and also see some of the very important features of this software which will help us to understand how the program actually is executed on the computer. And apart from that, it will also help us to understand the basics of embedded programming and C, and explore all the features of C programming using Codeblocks. So if you have not subscribed this channel, I would request you to subscribe this channel. And thank you for watching this video. Stay safe. Have a nice day.